Hello everyone! Welcome to today's video. This is the final video in the whole set of aerial bots over here, So let's get them all on camera. There you go. This is the final video for all of these guys. As today, we are doing Superion! So yeah, let's get into it. First thing you want to do is come right here and remove Silverbolt's main frame from the rest of the build. We'll put this off to the side for now and prepare Silverbolt. First thing you want to do is remove the gun. Depends on where you store it. For me, I put it on the underside. So yeah, snag this, put it to the side for now. Come to the front of the Concorde, pop open the top, and flip in the nose cone. Then collapse everything like usual. Next thing you want to do is come to the ends of the wings of the Concorde and flip them in, just like so. Next thing you want to do is come to the back of the Concorde, collapse this section upward, and flip the wings in. Next up, come back to the midsection of the Concorde, hold the ears of Superion, and pull back the main, I want to say bridge section of the Concorde. But basically just grab it and collapse all this. Then flip these back forward, push in the landing gear, rotate the head, and actually you're going to want to untab this and open this up, because this is a similar port system, kind of like Menasor, which you all will see. Actually, you won't. Menasor's put away. Alright. Next thing you want to do is come to this whole part thing, pull out the black piece, straighten it out, take the Silverbolt's gun, plug it in as the rest of Superion's blaster, and come to the underside and pull out the handle. And there's Superion's gun, God, this is gonna suck to record, huh? But yeah, just like that. Come back to the brick of Superion parts, flip in these red slots right here, pull back this section right here, and untab it all. This will be our main body. Come to the sides, these will be our arms, and the middle section will be our legs. Just like so. First thing you want to do with the legs is flip in these parts right here and here. Flip up the the knees, and push these black levers in. Then fold up the leg connectors. Next part is you want to flip down the feet, like so. This is where we'll bring in this midsection, or the entire upper body of Superion again, and plug everything on. Just like so. We're gonna move this out of the way for now. Next thing you want to do is pull this down, angle this, and you want to try and connect all this in here. So tab that in right there. There's two tabs, or two slots right here where the crotches that go into these tabs. Just like that. Once we get this part right here in here, you can lock it in and lock everything else in. Then these two squares right here and here slot in right there. All nicely. There you go. I pinched myself. Then you're going to want to leave the arms like this, as it'll just be easier to adapt our figures. I'm also going to bring my fan a little closer to me, because my god, I'm burning up. This room gets hot fast. Alrighty. So, slingshot and firefly. First thing you want to do is remove the guns. Or at least for me, that's what I like to do. I don't really leave them on. Then fold up the landing gears on both these guys. Pull back the wings. And flip the stabilizer fins on the back down. Like so. Grab slingshot and just push them onto the combiner frame's arm. Like so. Let's see. We'll grab the blaster. One thing that is personal preference. For me, I like to fold this back so you don't see the wing sticking out. Just smooths out the profile a lot more. Now you want to do the same thing with Firefly. Push it all on, flip the wing back, and then just pull everything out. Like so. Then attach. And just like that, we have our arms. Put you right here for now. Huh, surprised you didn't fall over. Alrighty. Next thing you want to do is grab our leg bots here. First thing you'll like to do is rotate the stabilizer fin, fold up the two back fins here, collapse this section once, then collapse the nose cone one more time, just like so. Then the wings are going to tab into the sides to lock everything into place. Push the landing gear down and push the head in. And remove the blasters. Do the same thing on this side with Sky Air Raid. Only difference is you're gonna rotate both stabilizer fins on Air Raid. But it's basically just a repeat. And then you're gonna want to come to the back of Superion, plug Air Raid in at the. What the hell is that? Where'd the blue come from? Is that just like marker? What? Yeah, it's coming off. Huh. Like I was saying, though, you just want to plug them in back here. There's two ports right here and here. And then there's two slots right here and here. And then this little lip right here on this is going to hook over this little section right here. Just like so. Make sure it's all pushed in securely. And repeat it on the other side. Come on. There we go. Just like so. And now, this is where my stuff comes in. All the blasters, I just try to store them all on the legs. So it's rather convenient, as the flatter blasters that Firefly and Slingshot come with makes them a lot easier to store on the inside, and as nice little companion kind of pieces out here. Then you can take Air Raid's blasters, plug them onto the side of Air Raid and Firefly right here. And finally, Firefly's blasters I like to plug in right here. No, not right there. Right there. There we go. Yeah, just like that. And there's Superion. Took me a year and a half to finally complete him, but there he is. And all of his... Okay, there goes... Okay. Damn camera. I got this new table, but with the way the table's designed, it has a lip. And there's a hollow space down here. So it refuses to clutch onto here. So camera stand just keeps woo, woo, you know, keeps going back. Oh yeah, new table. It's got a nice slide-out drawer and storage as well. Pretty handy. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about our precious little boy, our precious Superion. So yeah, Superion here is comprised of all 5 aerial bots: Silverbolt, Firefly, Slingshot, Air Raid, and Skydive. And honestly, it looks really nice. The figure's really solid, not a single piece falling off of him. Now, obviously the ratchet's going to move, you know. The shoulder ratchets are soft ratchets. So yeah. I guess with that being said, we should go over articulation, since we all know who Superion is. Or, at least, older fans do. Unless you... Nah, it's fine. I was going to say some more nonsense. So, first point of articulation is there's a ball joint at the head, which allows him to look up this far and down that far. But if you unlock this mechanism, he can look up all the way that far using this. Just like so. Yeah. Antennas are removable, by the way. I believe they come removed out of the box. Can't remember. I got this guy in October of last year. My memory is terrible. No, not October, September. I have terrible memory though. Arms. If you use the foot hinge that Silverbolt has, you can get his arms to go up like that. But he also just has an actual shoulder joint from the frame combiner. Arms can go full 360 all the way around, just like so. There's a bicep swivel all the way around as well. We'll just leave that off all the way around. You can get a 90-degree bend out of the elbows. And if you prefer the fins in, or if you prefer flipping, if you prefer the arms to look like this, he can still hit a 90-degree bend. Which right here is my personal preference as well. When it comes to just displaying Silverbolt, not Silverbolt, Superion, I feel like these add more color. It makes it a lot more, what's the word? Concise, I think is the word I'm trying to look for. It doesn't make him look as clunky. Like if these stick out, there's not much visual appeal. There's a lot of hollowness. Well, you get the colors of the wings with this. I like this. But like I was saying, there's wrist rotation, and wrists can also go inward as transformation prohibits. There's no ab crunch, or at least not officially. Though if you, well, I mean, I guess that it is official, but if you unlock this mechanism, you do get kind of an ab crunch. It's a loose one, but it's there. So, you know, that's always an option. Now, if you want to plug in, there you go. There's also a 360 race. Oh, not raced. Waist. No, I guess not 360. It collides with the tail fin back here. But you get a pretty decent waist rotation out of it. And if you ignore it, oh, don't want that. But if you ignore the parts, you can get a 360 rotation. Just be aware that when you do that, it makes it a lot easier for this just to, you know, fall forward. Superion has hip skirts, which means there's no uniskirt, so it's not going to look all ugly when you actually use his legs. But yeah, legs can kick forward all the way that far, and kick back all the way that far, and out that far. 360 rotation at the thigh, 90-degree bend at the knee, though it does make the nose cone kind of bent upward. Come on. I guess almost 90. If you have this on right, you don't get a full 90 out of it. You get close, though. Yeah, I think I mentioned the thigh swivel. There's an ankle pivot. Quite nice, honestly. Looks lovely. And a toe bend if you use the toes transformation joint. So, you know, you can get some toe movement out of this. Looking as lovely as ever. Give him back his blaster. Just like so. Flip you back around. Ah, you're fine there like that. Well, actually, we're going to need Superion straight up, because we're doing size comparisons. We love those, don't we? We'll push you back right there, so we can get you in full scale. Now, for a fair size class comparison, we'll bring in Transformers Studio Series 86 Devastator. Now, Devastator is taller, as he is comprised of 6 figures, along with the whole Commander class frame edition. So, there he is, looking quite lovely as ever. We'll bring in 86 Optimus Prime. Oh, and my custom Shockwave. Along with that, we'll bring in 86 Thundercracker for Voyager scaling. Next up is Age of the Prime's Blastoff. And finally, Age of the Prime's Power Glide for our mini-bot comparison. Now, my final thoughts on Superion up here. It was a hassle to complete. People overcharged a lot for our last 2 members of Fireflight and Skydive. But having Superion fully complete, he's alright. He looks great, don't get me wrong. He's really fun. Oh. The combined mode's really fun. But the individual robots, minus Superion, not Superion, Silverbolt, are okay. They feel very generic to me, and it doesn't help that they're all really, really similar. Now, Menasor has the same issue, which is why I don't really mess with him too much anymore. Which is probably why I like Devastator and the limb bots for Bruticus so far a lot more than I did with Menasor and Silverbolt here. Not Silverbolt, Superion here. Like, the individual bots feel worth their money. Don't get me wrong, they really do. They're good quality. Don't get me wrong, they're great quality. But I don't feel too happy having it fully complete. Messing with them more, I like them. And I do feel like it's... holy stutter. I feel like it was worth the money. I really do feel like it was worth the money. I enjoy them. They're solid figures. I wish I didn't have to pay scalper prices for the last two guys. Because the first three, Silverbolt, Slingshot, and Air Raid, I bought for retail. And honestly, I felt great about that. I bought Fireflight for a bit under retail, actually. I got them on discount. But Skydive, I paid $50 for them. And that leaves a terrible taste in my mouth. Because the figure, it's a good figure. But it's not $50 good. So I guess I'm not really blaming the figure or Hasbro. I'm more or less blaming scalpers for the kind of experience. The figure's good. Superion's great. The team's decent. But if you guys have to get a combiner team, I'd go for Bruticus, honestly. Messing with his separate limb bots are great. I love them. So yeah, that's about it. See y'all in the next video. See ya.